Hey everyone, welcome to the first episode of the Miss Teen Crypto Show with my first guest, the one and only Bro, Ken Bosak. How are you doing today, Bro?
How goes it? I'm doing great. I am honored to be here today. Much appreciated. And I think I speak for most of us in this space when I say I love what you do and thank you for doing it.
Oh, thank you so much. I really love what you do. You're such a great influence in this space. You do so much. And for everyone who doesn't know you, how did you get into crypto? How did you learn about Bitcoin?
Wow. Well, in 2015, I was saving up. I had a job for a few years, so I had some stable income. And I was thinking, I'm an adult now and I have some, extra money. I'm not like, I should probably do adult things at this point with it. Instead of having it sit in a savings account for only 0.01% a year interest, I should probably buy stocks or gold. I don't know, do something. So I started looking into stocks and I had some money saved up. I was going to actually invest in this Snapchat. But when I went after saving up all this money and everything and wanted to invest, I was told I couldn't because I was an accredited investor and it was this IPO. And I was just like, okay, I understand, whatever. And then I waited. It went public. And when it went public, it was originally like $4, but I wasn't allowed to buy it then. And then it went public at like $20. And that's when I was like, oh, cool, I'm finally allowed to buy it. I bought Snapchat. And then it crashed to like $8 immediately. And I realized, well, if I was allowed to buy when I wanted to at $4, and I could have, sold it at $20 and kept it at $8 and still doubled my money. But oh, I see what happened here. So I was a little bit, jaded, and I took all my money out of stocks and, everything. And one of my friends at work in 2015 said, hey, man, you should check out, Bitcoin. It's, and there's this thing, Ethereum, it's coming out. It has an ICO. And I heard that you don't have to be a accredited investor or do any kind of KYC. And that's what interested me. So one of my friends kind of saying, check out this Internet of Things or Internet of Money, ICO, craze. I'm just like, oh, interesting. Ethereum wasn't even around yet when I found out about Bitcoin, but they were still talking about it and getting into what was going to be called an ICO. And that is, how I kind of got into the space. It was just the freedom of being able to do whatever I wanted with my money. Whatever I felt like it was a good or bad idea, I didn't need anyone's permission.
Exactly. Anyone can invest in Bitcoin, which makes it so special. It's the self-custody. You can buy anytime you want. The market's never closed. Stocks are 9 to 5, Monday to Friday, and you got Bitcoin that's 24/7, and it's amazing.
And you don't have to buy a whole one. Like, you have to buy a whole stock.
Exactly. You could just buy however much you got. You got $20 in your pocket. There you go. Got yourself some Bitcoin. So what were ways that you spread adoption in the early stages of crypto?
Wow. So in 2016, I was very excited about it. Bitcoin was around $400 a coin at the time. And it wasn't about, the money or a bull run or, when Lambo, when Moon, because, it was just like, $200 the year before. So the sentiment was kind of like, oh, this is sketchy. It's very high. It's double the value from last year. It could go down. You could lose half your money overnight. I'm like, yeah, but do you see how cool it is? Like, I can do whatever I want with it. Let me show people how this works. So in 2016 on Halloween, I actually gave away a whole Bitcoin broken down into bits of Satoshis on different paper wallets. And I went to a party and gave a bunch of people, there was hundreds of people there. And I gave as many people as I could, pieces of Satoshis, as it was a whole Bitcoin. And it had instructions on the back of how you could redeem the Satoshis from the paper wallet into like your Edge wallet and, whatever. And it was just cool to see people like go, wait, I'm holding Bitcoin. I heard it was just a thing on the internet. And I was like, and then it was a cool conversation starter. And a really cool way to get people involved in 2016. And then in 2018, I was in New York City and I was there with Tiffany Hayden and a couple people from the community at Consensus. And we were at the Red Stairs in Times Square. And we actually announced that we had free Bitcoin for anybody that wanted it. And at the time, because of the consensus event, there was Bitcoin signs all over New York City. So people got into this huge line, and we ended up giving away a whole Bitcoin, some Dash, a couple Litecoin, and even XRP to tons of people in Times Square in 2018. And it was just an exciting way to engage with people that thought, because it was New York City, it had this BitLicense vibe that, those people were very unfamiliar with how to even obtain this stuff, let alone knowing that it, was a thing. They were like, it was almost like it was weird. In 2018 in New York City, it was almost like it was their first time hearing and seeing it because of that BitLicense, keeping them shunned from really engaging with it. But I'm happy to see, the New York environment growing since then. But yeah, I just gave it away, honestly, to grow adoption. I think, that was the best part.
Exactly. I really love that you had people actually experience, the process of using a paper wallet and how to actually use the Bitcoin. I think that's great. And I agree with that a lot of people learn just by seeing things. I know personally, I really liked Bitcoin or Litecoin or any cryptocurrency because I saw how easy it was to transact. You just scan a QR code or you copy and paste an address, and that's it. So it's just so simple. You've been in this space for so long and you've done such a variety of things, whether it's spreading adoption with cryptocurrency, with Bitcoin and Litecoin and Dash, as you said. But I see you're also getting into NFTs, and the NFT space is absolutely booming right now. So for the people that are watching that aren't aware of NFTs, how can you describe one? What is an NFT? What makes it worthwhile?
I guess for people that don't know, NFT stands for non-fungible token. I guess to explain what a non-fungible token is, I would start with what a fungible token is. Fungibility is, the $1 bill that you would have in your pocket is equal to the $1 bill that I would have in my pocket. And if I were to give you that $1 bill and you were to give me your $1 bill, at the end of the day, it's, the same thing. When it's not fungible, it would be as if I signed my $1 bill with a Sharpie and you signed your $1 bill with a Sharpie. They're the same, but they're different. They're unique. They're one of ones. So my signature on my $1 bill may be worth more to your signature on your $1 bill. And if I signed multiple $1 bills, there would be an order to that, knowing which one was the first dollar bill that I signed and which was the last dollar bill that I signed. And maybe I only signed one $100 bill, and that would be a mint one of one. But then I signed 1,000 $1 bills. You would know exactly which one was the 22nd $1 bill that I signed. And that may or may not have more value than the 500th one that I signed, or the first one that I signed may have more value to the collectors because it's a first edition of a signatured dollar bill by Ken. So I try to explain to people, it's really interesting. If you were to give, Banksy a $1 bill and Banksy signed it and drew on it, how many $1 bills that aren't signed by anybody would you be willing to give for that $1 bill that was signed and drawn on by Banksy? And this is a way to actually do that virtually. So now you can take, say, a photo and do the same thing as well as transfer that ownership. Now I can buy a signatured collectible from Miss Teen Crypto and know that it's number 2 out of 100. But what really is cool is I can transfer that ownership, or I could list it for sale and transfer that. I can sell it. I didn't just buy it, I own it.
Exactly. I love how everything with NFTs is on the blockchain. It proves it's like a certificate almost of authenticity.
Yep.
And I love that. So how do you think that Gen Z could get into NFTs? What are some good examples of some great NFTs that you've owned or you've seen being created?
Well, first, I think if you're, Gen Z, if you're a youngster and you're getting into NFTs, first thing I would like to ask is, are you creative? Do you create content? Do you live stream? Do you draw? Do you make pottery? I don't know. Are you a creator? Are you an artist in any way? And then after that, I would try to get them to create their own NFTs and probably become a project that I would say is one of the ones to the second part of your question, right? I love supporting up and coming artists.
Exactly. I know you've did a recent collaboration with Nanu Burks, which was
Oh,
amazing.
yeah, she's an OG artist though, but she's an up and coming NFT artist.
Yeah, I think your piece with her was great, and you actually, released a physical collectible along with that one of one NFT. Would you like to elaborate on that?
Yeah, so we have a one of one, NFT. So if this is a digital collectible, and what it represents is a physical piece of art that Nanu has made, and we're actually having it put into a plaque with a gold nameplate with our names on it. She's signing it, and it's up to the buyer, obviously, because they would have to have her mail it to me instead of them, and then I could sign that plaque and then mail it to them. So this is for the first person who buys that mint one of one, they get this. But what's really cool is they're getting a buy one get one. So they could resell that NFT without the physical piece, or they could also offer the same thing that we're offering is, hey, if you buy this mint one of one, I will also mail you the physical. And I think this is really cool. Like you said, it's kind of bringing a digital or virtual certificate to this piece of art that's physical. But being able to also say that there are other prints of those NFTs that if you have any one of those collabs, you will be getting an airdrop. I know you have mint number one of 100. You'll be getting an airdrop of another NFT, and that NFT will be able to be redeemed as a physical print. So everybody will be getting a physical collectible as well as a digital collectible.
That's amazing. I really love that. It's just like a little gift, a sprinkle of love for your supporters.
It's utility, it's gamification to collecting. And that's all just, due to communities and support. People do this with Patreon all the time. Hey, if you send me this Patreon amount, we'll give you a t-shirt or a mug and we can do one-on-one live stream. It's the gamification to community support. And I think that's how Gen Z can really get involved is, build your own community. If you're an artist and you're young, start a Telegram, start your own Telegram, maybe start a Twitter account, start an Instagram, if you probably already do, right? So take all that and maybe make an NFT that's a mint one of one. And if you make, pottery, right? You sell that mint number one and they can redeem it and you'll mail them the physical one. It's the same thing as using Fiverr as an artist to sell your goods and services. NFTs can be redeemable for physical things or digital labor.
Exactly. Like, I know that 3Lau has an NFT that he released that comes with a lot of real life, I guess, pluses to it. Or
Yep.
so
Yeah. So I have one of Blau's NFTs. And because I own one, I get VIP access to any one of his concerts that he does. So I never have to buy a ticket again because I bought one NFT from an artist.
wow, that's amazing. See, I love things like that you could intertwine the NFT world with the physical world, and that way
Yeah.
you could benefit on both ends. That's
Yeah,
amazing.
it's a lot of fun. It's like living inside of a video game now. It's a Ready Player One.
Exactly. So I know you're going to Miami soon and you're doing an NFT workshop.
Mm-hmm.
So what exactly will you be doing in that workshop so people can come see you?
Yeah, so if you're interested, if you're in the Miami area, you want to maybe escape this pandemic and lockdown that we've been in, come on down to Miami. It's like 2019 again down there. It looks very awesome. I can't wait to get out of New Jersey and visit. So to me, it's a vacation. It's an experience. So it's not so much of a conference. I look at it more as a vacation with workshops where you can go and learn. And like Miss Teen Crypto here said, I'll be doing an organized workshop, a seminar on the 21st of April, early morning, I believe. I could be wrong, so double check. The website is expcrypto.io or .com.
I think it's
EXP
.io.
Crypto. Yeah, expcrypto.io. And if you want a discount, it's bro. And that will get you a discount on a ticket. I'll be there doing a seminar for basically hands-on. If you're an artist, and you want to figure out how do I make this wallet and then make this art that I have in NFT, and then how do I set it up so somebody can buy this NFT from me and do all these things, I'm going to be doing that. I'm going to show you exactly how to start from scratch, creating a wallet, creating a store, making your first NFT, making your first drop, and hopefully achieving a first sale, all in one day for many artists that attend this event.
That's amazing. Wow, really just diving into this space with your workshop. It's definitely something I would join for sure. So I just want to ask you if you have any last words. I want to wrap this up for our audience. Do you have any last words, and where can people find you?
So yeah, go ahead and check out my website, kenbosak.com. If you want to schedule a consultation, if you have any meetings that you would want to discuss anything with me, you can schedule me for a meeting. You could even come on my podcast and we could, chat live on the air about anything and everything. Everybody is welcome, from CEOs to bros. I keep the podcast open source on kenbosak.com. And if you want to check out my NFTs and collectibles, you can go to nftforsale.com. That's nftforsale.com. And you can actually stake the NFTs that you buy on our planet and get paid in crypto just for holding my NFTs, which I am completely honored to be a part of that ecosystem. And I just appreciate being on here. Thanks again, everybody. Don't forget to hit that like button, show some love.
Thank you so much for coming on, Ken. I had a blast with you today. Everyone, if you would like to find me as well, and if you're new to crypto, please scan that QR code on the bottom left. Go to missteencrypto.com. Check out the helpful links. I'm also on TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, Clubhouse, all at Miss Teen Crypto. Have a great day, everyone, and stay zesty. Whew. Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna do that. Oh, wait. The volume's on. Ken, our volume's on. Hey, everyone. Yeah, let's do it.